Welcome back. Now I have to update the schedule. So I want to add two new piles, and I type ap table, my command line, and show the position of my table, or pick the position, and the table will be generated. Here I'm gonna right click on my mouse button and select my CSV file, and if it asks me to override existing, I'll say yes. Go into my pile schedule Excel file and open CSV file, copy the piles that I just exported and paste into my Excel spreadsheet. And you may ask, what's the point to do all these copying and pasting into a spreadsheet? And the reason is that Excel spreadsheet has such a vast amount of all these formulas that you can use and makes your life much easier. Before I was trying to create this universal list routine that will cover everything, and then I realized it's almost impossible to do that. But with the Excel spreadsheet, you can actually do that. So if, you can see I'm using this VLOOKUP to simplify my entries for the location plans. And this is done very easily. Like I have my sketch for my key plans. And let me bring them in. And you will see that it's very easily, you can tell graphically what pile it starts on what location plan. For instance, this is 23, this is 26, and I just enter this value into my VLOOKUP table, and from there formula it just drags the proper value. And in the next segment of the video, you will see how I update the rest of the 200 piles. So I have the other model open now. I'm gonna use filters to filter out some of the piles, just to make it a little easier on the script, because I have too many applications running right now. Select them and leave the piles that I want to do a table. Type ap table in the command line, select the piles, and pick the point for table to be generated at. Just gonna wait a few seconds for table to be populated. Usually takes a few seconds, but I have few more applications running. So let's zoom in and check if there are any gaps or something was missing. And seems like everything is fine. So let's select the table and export to CSV file. Just accept overwrite existing CSV file. Now we can delete the table and line. I'm gonna regen the model and filter the next portion of the piles. For that, I created the templates for filters. I'm just gonna select another one, 75 to 125. Select the piles, and now I have my piles. Let me go to Excel spreadsheet, open my pile schedule, and copy piles from CSV file. So this is my CSV file. I'm gonna select all the piles, copy, go back to the pile schedule and paste values. So I can close my CSV file, go back to model and repeat the process. Draw the line, AP table, select the piles, and generate the table. Let's zoom in and export this table again to CSV file. I can delete now the table and line. Go open my CSV file again, select everything, and paste into my pile schedule. I'm gonna run ps regen command, use my filter again, and finish my piles. It's important to close CSV files so when you're exporting the table, it doesn't come as an error saying that table is open and cannot overwrite. It's not a big deal, but just saves you a few seconds. So this time we run 60 piles. And table now is generated. I'm gonna select the rest of the piles to run the schedule generator. Now when it's done, I can export the first portion of the table to the same CSV file. And again, accept override. Repeat the same steps, open CSV file, copy paste into my pile schedule, Excel spreadsheet. I'm gonna close again the CSV file. Now to save. Delete that and export the bottom part. You can fast forward these repetition tests since they're kind of the same. You can watch a few times if you want to get a grasp on the procedure, but essentially it's the same process over and over until you finish all your piles. So now we can save Excel spreadsheet and open our pile schedules. Let's wait a few seconds so drawings is loaded. Go back to paper space. Open the now let's open XREF Manager. Right click on the sheet and click Update Data Link. It will update in a few seconds and your first sheet is done. We can save and close. Now let's open the rest of the drawings. I mean like pile schedules. While it's opening, let's just want to show you a few things in the spreadsheet. So I just divided my spreadsheets into schedules, so visually I see which one is loading to what drawing. Essentially, you can manipulate as much as you want and have separate tabs in the Excel spreadsheet or have on the same tab. And the reason I did on the same tab is just easier to update. Instead of copying from one sheet to another, I just drag down. So I updated another sheet. Save and close. And another sheet, same thing. Update data link in External References Manager. And here's the last schedule. And now I have all my pile schedule sheets updated. If you like this approach and would like to know how I link the spreadsheet to the drawing, please watch my next video tutorial on that. And meanwhile, please like the video and share. Thank you very much. Bye.